55% of women say they've asked a man to dance to try and work out if he'd be good in bed. True or false?
I think it's false. 2 words, Michael Flatley. He can dance, he'd be shit in bed, wouldn't he?
Why?
He never uses his arms, does he? So there'd be no foreplay, then he'd kick the shit out of you, wouldn't he?
Do you think it's true? Have you ever pulled anyone who's a good dancer?
No. But I do think if they're a good dancer, they can move their hips. Yeah, I reckon it. Oh, Jimmy, that's so horribly frightening.
Why do you pull your face, though?
You dance more like you've been hung on some railings.
Yeah, I do, ladies.
It's Virgil from Thunderbirds at a party, relaxing after they've saved the world.
I sit down and I'm brilliant. And the second I get up...
People think you're allergic to music, don't they? You're so bad. He's got a music allergy. Turn it off!
What are you going to go for?
I think it's true.
True,
I think,
I do.
well, men can't dance, generally speaking, and women are shit judges of men anyway, so...
Well, I can tell you that the answer is true. Yes, 55% of women have asked a man to dance to try and work out if he's good in bed. To be fair, dancing is a good indicator. I tend to dance for about 10 seconds and then I have a bit of a cry. Most men think dancing is the most effective form of seduction. Is that true or false?
Well, if it hasn't just been proved, Jimmy, right here in this room. When I dance, it's more of a statement. And that statement is, Jason's had a Baileys. It depends on the location, doesn't it? I mean, in a club and that's fine. In a restaurant, you're better off complimenting her eyes rather than doing the Macarena. Like, you know.
Catch them off guard, though. They'll be expecting you to dance in a nightclub.
Or like at work. Sheila, have you got those accounts?
That was a very good dance.
I was making some lunch the other week and a song came on. I danced so violently during the song that I was too nauseous to eat my lunch.
I injured myself once dancing. I was at a wedding and I invented the skipping rope dance. You might have known. It swept the nation in about 1999. And I did a skipping rope dance. And
that one, where you cross it?
No, there's no skipping rope involved. It's an imaginary skipping rope.
You were just jumping.
He didn't have a real one.
You'd get somebody else and they'd hold the end of the imaginary skipping rope and then both of you would do that and then everyone would come in the middle and they'd do like, dances.
Start again.
Right, so... For example,
okay,
right,
we can do it.
You take the skipping rope and go over there, right? You go over there. You've got a skipping rope. No, let go, darling. Imagine we've got a skipping rope now, and you dance.
Right, and then
no, it's fine. So we'll do the skipping rope.
And then I'm here?
Yeah, so do this. Right, hold on. You ready? Right. And then you got to clap and then do all that. Right, then you go. Yeah. Throw some moves. You got to throw some moves as well. Yeah, man.
I'm not quite... I think Louis would really be the skipping rope person there. You invented that.
I invented that. So... Yeah, see? He knows what to do.
I can't dance with an erection.
That's not a nice thing to call him.
It's not dance I invented. What? The hammer dance. You know, like the hammer, where you just go...
Yes.
Oh, the hammer.
I thought you like MC Hammer.
I invented that. You know when you're in a disco and you go...
We better be right.
I invented that. Well, I spent about 10 minutes beforehand going...
Yeah. Discus.
Would you do it with a rib rotation, though, or would it just be on its own?
I'm usually quite pissed, Louis.
A rib rotation?
Yeah, so would it be... like that with the hammer, or is it just the hammer?
I just sort of go like that.
Oh, right. Oh, the butch hammer.
Do the noise as well, I like
The release noise. Give them the noise when you release. So.
Soup!
And always, when I used to DJ, I used to drop the sound just for that. When I used to go... Soup! Let's just bring it back up. So give me the night. And something like that.
Brilliant. So what do you think? Most men think dancing is the most effective form of seduction. True or false?
Well, you're a dancer. You're the best person to say.
I think false. I think most men look like wankers when they dance.
Do you think that's true? Do you think men think it's the most effective form of seduction?
Yes, because I don't think they're right, but I think that they think
You think it's true? OK, you're going false. OK, I can tell you the answer is false.
Oh, no, we gambled.
Only 26% of men think dancing is the most effective form of seduction. Women love to dance with men because instinctively they know if they dance with a man, they'll be able to tell what he's like in the bedroom. And it is a good indicator. I tend to dance for about 30 seconds, then have a bit of a cry.
It's not a joke, is it?
No, not a joke. Most people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. True or false?
I'm brilliant at both. I couldn't tell you if I'm a better dancer or a better footballer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just outstanding at both.
What form of dance suits your moves best?
I can only dance to reggae. It's like an affliction. If it starts, I just dance, and I can only stop if someone turns it down.
Yeah. It just sort of wrestles you to the ground.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm stronger than I look, so I get up.
I did that Let's Dance for Comic Relief. I did Hey Mickey, and I didn't get into the final. I worked so hard on that. I worked harder on that than I did in my A-levels.
Yeah, I watched that. You're crap, that's why.
But right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Sorry, can I get a saucer of milk, please? Louis' claws are out.
I practiced so hard, I actually fractured my wrist. Did you see my cartwheel?
Fractured your wrist?
I did that on a fractured wrist.
That wasn't a
OK, and
cartwheel.
afterwards I was...
How did you fracture your wrist practicing?
Oh, God, look,
What were you doing? What was the dance?
You go, oh, Mickey, yes, and I did it like that, Hey Mickey. In my kitchen, I have a small kitchen, and I twatted it on the kitchen handle.
And sorry, your dance, I didn't see it, but your dance was that? Really? And you didn't get through to the final? You were robbed. That's amazing.
That's what they do at Heathrow to direct planes.
Oh, you all right, love? Just having a dance. Louis, when you watch other people dance, are you critical? Like when you see...
No, he's not critical at fucking all, is he?
Someone needs to let it go, Chappie. Someone needs to let... Oh, even that's better than yours. I would just say let it go, it's better. So when you watch, let's say, Cheryl Cole in a dance video, do you think, oh, she's absolutely nailed that, or do you think, oh, no? Because we wouldn't know the difference.
I mean, Jerry Halliwell wasn't very good at all. When I was on tour with the Spice Girls, she weren't good.
You were on tour with the Spice Girls? Which one were you, Sporty?
No. No, I was all of them.
Because you've changed your hair, but you look better now, you look more feminine.
And I got bigger tits.
Oh, that's genuinely confusing.
Can you get milk out of those, Louis?
Yeah, I put dick in.
Literally my favourite guest. Literally my favourite guest we ever have. Oh.
Anyone any whiskey?
I don't understand what's happening.
OK, so let's get an answer on this question. Most people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. True or false? What do you think?
I think it's probably true.
You think it's true? OK. What do you think, John?
Well, I'm going to have to say false, because there's no such thing as dance.
He's learnt nothing this evening. OK, well, I can tell you the answer is true. Yeah, 64% of people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. I quite often catch a girl's eye when I'm dancing, usually with my elbow. Most people have a signature move on the dance floor, true or false?
A signature move?
Like a signature move?
Yeah, their step.
Like
Yeah,
a thing
true.
that
Everyone
they
has,
do.
like, a step that they do, or they all go...
I used to do quite a vivid routine to S Club 7's Reach for the Stars.
You used to what, all the moves for Reach for the Stars?
Just sort of moves that were associated with the lyrics, you know, climb every mountain higher, you know. That was when I first learned how devastating I could be around women.
Devastating, not devastated.
Sarah, Have you got a signature dance move?
I took something from one of my old managers and one of my old jobs where he used to just do that, like that. So I sort of do that, and you can do it to anything. Just do that. And it makes the jugs look good as well, which is important.
That's how most people walk in the East End.
You've got a cat, though, recently, haven't you? Do you dance with a cat?
No, can I? I put my glasses on it.
You put your glasses on the cat?
Yeah.
How adorable was it?
If you pick your cat
So cute.
You look as if you want to hurt it when you said cute there.
I do have to be careful because he's quite little.
Do you love him so much you want to kill him?
Yeah, well, sometimes his eyes bulge and I think, oh, it's time to stop.
Sean, have you got a signature dance move?
It depends what I'm trying to communicate through my dance. If I'm trying to express, you know, complex ideas through my dance, then, you know, that can encapsulate lots of different manoeuvres, which I would work on with a choreographer over a series of months, so...
Georgie, what's your signature dance move?
I don't really have one, but because I'm little, I always get picked up and flung around the place.
So you don't have a move, but you're willing to be picked up and thrown round?
I wouldn't say willing.
Do you have one, Nicky?
Do I have...
Yeah, have you got a signature dance move?
No, really, I normally have to try and get away after I dance with a girl. You know, I call it the run. You know, and I just leave the building and they come tearing after me and, you know, I have to go down an alley and then I'm...
I like the term signature dance move. Sort of implies there's a move you could do so unique that you could get money out of the bank if you didn't have your cash card. I forgot my card, but... It's definitely you, Mr. Richardson. How much do you need?
So, John, I'm going to push you for an answer.
So I think we've got a man who's a professional, he's made a living at it, he's made a career out of it.
Go with the majority.
To tell majority schmority?
I can see you together, you two, running off together.
What, me and Louis?
Mickey and Louis.
Do you know what they look like? They look like brothers, and one of them doesn't see their dad anymore.
It's false.
False. You think false. Seanstein.
We're going to go true, aren't we?
True. I think it's true.
OK, I can tell you the answer is false. Only 25% of people have a signature dance move. I do a great Michael Jackson impression on the dance floor. All I need is a young volunteer who can keep a secret. Louis. Do you think you're a good dancer, yes or no? So I can tell you what the secret is, actually. It's the University of Northumbria. Say the secret of being attractive on the dance floor is to swing your hips and let the movement flow freely through your arms and legs. Which sounds a lot like the secret of dancing is to dance.
Wow, Rob!
Interested, Pammy? You like that?
Yeah, loving it, mate.
Are you any good at dancing?
Yes, I am what science would describe as a brilliant dancer. You know when there's that song when it's like, are you human or are you dancer? I am dancer.
Well, do you dance ever, Pamela?
Sometimes, yeah. Do you give it a bit of the robot?
Love the robot. Love the robot.
Can you robot, Kerry?
Well, not very well, but I like a robot. I like twerk and I like robot. Twerking robot.
Can you do a twerking robot? Yeah, that's... Presumably, professionally, you have to dance, right?
Yeah, I'm all right at it.
Ella,
Ella, sorry. Not really, no. If you choose to, I do. But I think my kind of dancing, there isn't really a genre or, like, a routine. It's
oh, my God, you're redefining dance.
No, I'm just saying I look like a twat and I'm making excuses for it.
I'm not a big fan of dancing, really, but I don't mind if other people want to dance. But what annoys me is when, if you're like at a wedding, you're having a drink, and they go, come up and have a dance, come up. Just leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? I'm not ruining you. Just, if you want to dance, go and do it. You don't have to involve me. I don't walk around the dance floor going, come and have a drink. Stop being a spoil sport. Come in, come and have a drink. Leave me alone.
Joe, how would you describe your dancing?
Well, I used to be able to do all of Kylie Minogue's dance moves from the last 25 years. I used to do them instead of giving people Christmas presents.
And is that how you lost touch with your family?
Yeah, pretty much. But I find the thing about dancing is not... If you're on the dance floor, don't lock eye contact with someone. Because... and remember to blink.
Do you like a man that can dance? Is that something that's a factor for you?
No, I just like someone that can get involved and not be afraid of how they look. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be good at dancing, but don't be afraid to make a twat out of yourself.
I feel that I'm the same with sex. I'm a bloody trier. Paola, what about you? Do you like a man that can dance? Is that an attractive thing for you or not?
I just like a man that can move.
As opposed to Julian Assange, who cannot leave the house. OK, so we asked our audience, do you think you're a good dancer, yes or no? What do you think they said?
They look dog shit.
I think people, even if they think they were good, would say, no, I'm not very good. No, not me, no. All right, then, there's a fucking good.
OK, so what are you going for? Do people think they're good at dancing or not?
I reckon no.
You reckon no? No?
No, they're scum.
OK, you're going no. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you're not scum. Aisling, what do you think?
What thinkest thou?
Yes.
Yes.
You're going yes, you're going no.
Yes,
OK.
we're going yes.
Well, I can tell you 64% of our studio audience do not think they're a good dancer. You get the point. When it comes to dancing, you can't beat a bit of ballroom, which is why whenever I'm dancing, I always wear something comfy. Most people wish their partner was a better dancer, true or false?
Ooh. True. I mean, I work on a show and we get celebrities to dance better, so I'd assume if you have to sleep with them at night.
You don't have to, but you do.
So good. Shot fired! Shot fired!
What I meant is if you're with them or you're married to them, you prefer them to dance better.
If you're with them or if you're married to them, sometimes you get confused, don't you?
Actually, though, if you went out with a guy who wasn't a dancer, have you found that men are very intimidated by you?
As you pass a Dobley across to them.
How long have you been with your husband?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
And then before that, were you always dating dancers?
No, I never dated dancers before that.
So what was the last job the guy had?
He was an IT technician.
And did that turn you on and then turn you off again?
I don't want my wife to be a better dancer, but even if I did, I wouldn't tell her.
Yeah,
imagine that, like getting home from work and like getting the kids to bed, doing a bit of dinner, and going, "Oh, you're such a wonderful woman and great mum, but you're dancing." You just need because it's at the moment. Just work on that, please.
Actually, I think, and this is going to sound sexist now, but I think women in general are much better dancers than men. And I realised it because my sister's hen do. Going to see male strippers is so different to going to see female strippers because it's hysterical. My sister accidentally headbutted one. He lay her down on the floor so that he could grind on her, and she just thought, oh, no, this isn't for me, and tried to stand up, and she got him. Yeah. And also, Annie reckons that she got a pubic lice in her eye.
Oh!
From someone sweating and gyrating.
Yeah, but that's so Annie.
My personal trainer used to be a stripper.
Yeah.
And he has some incredible stories from back in the day. One of which includes he got home and the next morning woke up and went, I'm like a bit, I feel like there's something down there. And it was an enormous fingernail in his ballsack.
Oh! Sarah, you're missing a nail.
Are you a good dancer, Sarah?
No. I'm like conga at a wedding. Like, if there were badges, I've got that one. And even that, I'm not very good at. There's so many things to think about in terms of you don't want to lead it, too much pressure, and also you don't want to split off into a smaller conga.
Oh.
And that's what I thought about Theresa May's dancing, actually, because she did look like someone who thought she was going to be followed by a line of people all doing it together.
Oh, yeah. A metaphor for Brexit. No one's fucking joining in.
Ryman, are you a good dancer?
I wouldn't say I'm good. Like, after a couple of drinks, like, I'll have a go, yeah.
You wish your partner was a better dancer? Russell, are you a good dancer?
Well, I did dress up once as Beyoncé on television and learnt the whole of Crazy in Love. And I was single at the time, and that was the most female attention I ever had from anything I did on TV, was when I dressed as a woman and danced. I went out with this one girl, for a few times, obviously, didn't sleep with her straight away. And it's getting right to the vital moment, you know, like, and all the clothes cut. And she honestly stopped and went, can you just do something for me? She said, can you do the Beyoncé dance right at the vital moment? You know, when you're like in your pants and shit like that.
Did she put a ring on it?
I think it's a generational thing as well, though, as to how good a dancer you are. Like, my mum's a decent dancer because she was a punk in the 70s, so she was, like, rebellious in her youth. Like, my generation, I think unless the song tells us move by move what to do, we can't do it.
So, most people wish their partner was a better dancer. What are you going to say, true or false, Rob?
Yeah, we think yes.
You think yes, you think true, you think false. Well, I can tell you the answer is false. Only 41% of people wish their partner was a better dancer. My girlfriend dances like she makes love with other people. I have 2 left feet. I keep them in my special freezer in the basement.